All right, we have heard a lot about innovation this afternoon. It requires risk-taking and courage and a special vision to be able to look into the future and bring to life things that others can only imagine. Many of the organizations that submitted nominations are demonstrating that courage is the exciting and meaningful projects that they're undertaking. The nominations were so compelling that the judges opted not to give a single prize, but rather to recognize three co-winners. With the available time, our video can only provide a thumbnail of each of these projects. However, you'll be able to find more details about each initiative and stories that will appear over the next few days in ITWC's network of publications. Proceeding alphabetically, the first winner is Clear Concepts of Winnipeg. It developed a modern workplace program that goes beyond the traditional software training to get employees to embrace change management and support digital transformation. Our second winner is Compugen. Working with McKinsey Health and construction giant PCL, Compugen has planned and built a flexible technology infrastructure that is foundational to the automation, devices, and processes in an emerging smart hospital in Richmond Hill, Ontario. And last but not least is Redbit Development of Burlington. It helped Canada's second largest food rescue group to expand its recovery of food distribution program to accommodate the rapidly expanding demand for food during the early months of the pandemic. Congratulations to all of our winners. Here are their stories in video.
Our judges this year had an extremely difficult time selecting a winner for this year's Innovator of the Year award. MSPs throughout 2020 helped lift customers across multiple industries out of uncertainty and turn them into future-ready organizations. Nowhere was this more evident than in these three examples from our co-innovators of the year. We begin with Redbit Development, which worked with Second Harvest, Canada's largest food rescue organization. When COVID-19 hit, demand for food increased exponentially. The nonprofit was faced with a challenge of expanding their food recovery and redistribution program nationwide. Its food rescue app was not built to scale. The app worked well when launched in Ontario and BC a couple of years ago, but the platform was not robust enough to expand nationally. Nonprofits generally have a hard time acquiring new technology, and this type of rapid capacity upgrade is rare, says Redbit president and founder Mark Arteaga.
What we did with the system is we decoupled it from one large kind of monolithic server and decoupled it to various components of the system. So we leverage more cloud native technologies, more of an event-driven architecture to allow us to scale.
Redbit has played a huge role in helping restaurants reduce food waste and reallocate resources to organizations like Second Harvest.
Putting all of those pieces of the puzzle together to turn it around into, what was a 3-year plan into something that happened to, had to happen basically overnight. And trying to get the software into the hands of donors who were struggling at that point to kind of get rid of food. Restaurants that were closed had all this food that, was going to waste that is good food. Using technology to make that possible.
I would like to say thank you very much for awarding this award to us and being co-winners. It is a great honor to have that, but the award to me is like icing on the cake because we've been able to help so many people across Canada in a time that nobody has ever been through, during this pandemic.
It's always fantastic for everyone that's involved in our team and who has been involved in the Second Harvest project and who continues to be involved to see the work that they do recognized. Using technology to get food into the hands of those that need it it really is remarkable, and it's helped us as a team.
Our second Innovator of the Year worked wonders in the commercial space. Low End Windows partnered with Clear Concepts to keep over 500 manufacturing employees safe through digital transformation. The creation of visitor checkpoints accessed through smartphones allows Low End's workers to receive warnings and prevent others from entering a facility after identifying a possible COVID-19 symptom. Most recent engagements have evolved into other examples of automation. Concord Projects, one of Manitoba's foremost commercial builders, relied on clear concepts to create a serviceable check-in solution for tradespeople spanning multiple active construction sites.
The tagline of this year's event was adapting to the changing customer experience. Who could have imagined the change brought on by COVID-19? As others have observed, we have witnessed years of digital transformation compressed into a very short period of time. But as the saying goes, with change comes opportunity, not only for us, but for our clients as well. Very early in the pandemic, we recognized this opportunity to help our clients through very difficult times, enabling workflows, introducing automated processes, training and aiding the adoption of new cloud services to add to the cohesiveness of organizations with staff predominantly working from home. We quickly realized that clients with modern workplace services were better prepared to face the challenges brought on by the pandemic. The results in improved outcomes reinforced our belief that transformation as a service was the future of our business. Thank you to IT World Canada and the sponsors of the event. It's a huge honor. We really appreciate the opportunity.
And lastly, a smart hospital in Vaughan, Ontario is the centerpiece project for our third Co-Innovator of the Year award winner. Over the last 4 years, Compugen worked together with Mackenzie Health and PCL Construction to plan and build a flexible technology infrastructure that would lead to the eventual creation of Canada's first smart hospital. The Cordellucci Vaughan Hospital has more than 6,500 sensors to securely track patient movement, 700 securely connected iPhones, which allow real-time patient notifications, and thousands of edge devices capturing patient data.
The hospital has opened. It opened in February. A little different than originally planned. It's actually because of the pandemic. The hospital has opened as a COVID relief overflow hospital as opposed to a fully operational hospital. The emergency, for example, is still closed. They're not admitting patients that way. So they're supporting all the pressure on the healthcare system in Ontario right now. And the hospital is open. Compugen's role has changed from our original role of building and designing and implementing all the technology in the hospital to we now operate and manage the environment inside the hospital. Well, thank you very much. And yeah, on behalf of everyone at Compugen, we're thrilled, we're honored to receive this award for this very important project we're involved in. You know, delivering Canada's first smart hospital, and now seeing the results of our work, seeing the patient care that we're seeing delivered by this hospital, just such a great sense of pride, and we're very appreciative of the award.
Congratulations once again to Redbit Development, Clear Concept, and Compugen for being this year's co-winners of the Innovator of the Year award.